and Aiden. Okay.
Yeah. All set?
Yeah, the older kids get them. Yeah, save it for the older kids.
Perfect. All right.
All right, everybody in?
I'm trying to make
Everybody hold on. Fellas, you holding on back there?
Hold on.
Okay, here we go.
Hold on to this, okay?
Ox. Hike. All right, we'll get rock and rolling a little bit here.
What's the age span of a working dog? What's the age span? So a dog that kind of does this and then goes off and it's golden years. You said golden years are like around 8?
Usually we start running on a full adult team around a year.
Yeah.
And usually we retire our dogs around 8 or 9. Now, Siberian lifespan is 12 to 14. To be honest, you guys, it's often we see our dogs go longer than that. I just got a call that Seabreeze, one of my old lead dogs, just passed away at 16 and a half. They get a lot of exercise, we have good nutrition, right? Now, it kind of depends on the dog, okay? Some of our dogs, if you're slowing down at 7, we'll find you at home. If you're still pulling like the Dickens at 8, I might keep you for another season because you're gonna be a handful as a house pet. So we go off what the dog wants, to be honest. I've often had dogs as old as 12 or 13 run in harness. It might not be quite the mileage some of my big top guns can do, you know, but they're born and bred to work, man. A lot of times our retirees will go on to pull something, bike, sled. One of our last adoptees, a gentleman took a set of brothers, Yeti and Everest, and he's retired, but he lives in a big neighborhood. He hooks them up to the red wagon and takes all the neighborhood kids around the block. It's hilarious. He sent me a video of it. So he holds them on a leash, but they pull the cart. Yeah, so he's got a pretty good setup. So that's kind of the ideal retirement for our dogs, is some sort of working setup. They do make great house pets. It just takes a little time. They're used to our habits. They have to get into a new habit. But compared to some other kennels out there, our dogs are really well socialized because we have so many visitors. If you were a professional racer and didn't do commercial tours, your dogs might only see you, you know? So those dogs might not be as comfortable with strangers as ours are. And that's one reason they do transition well into retirement. Yeah, so the cart's actually off right now, bud. I'm just keeping it in gear. I'm steering, but this is all dog power.
Do you have a hard time adopting the dogs?
Adopting them?
Or no, sorry, getting the dogs adopted.
You know, no. We have a lot of our dogs stay in state. We do out-of-state adoptions, but most of them are in Colorado.
Okay.
I'll be on a wait list by the end of the season.
Oh, wow.
Usually. Now, every once in a while, we'll have a dog that might have some challenges. Okay, maybe we don't like other dogs. Maybe we're super shy. A lot of times, we'll take in rescues when we can, and usually they have some sort of issue. That's why we end up with them, right? Loch Ness, one of our most recent acquisitions, is very, very shy and timid. He's great with us, doesn't like strangers. We'll see how it goes. As he gets older, if that continues to improve like it has been, we might be able to find an appropriate home for him. If I don't think he's going to be comfortable nor like being a house pet, he'll stay with us. When we have an excessive amount of puppies right now. Normally our older guys are in some of those exercise pens as well. And like I said, if you're a nice enough guy, we let you loose and you get to roam the joint. Very common too when we're closed for the off seasons, and we'll have a lot of loose dogs running around the kennel. But yeah, we have really good luck. And it all depends on the season, how many dogs we're looking for homes for. I think I've got 6 on the list this year. It's usually between 5 and 10. Good dogs. We've got a handful of, I call them repeat offenders. A lot of folks that come back every couple years and adopt a dog. I've got one guy that's got 5 of our dogs. He owns 5 acres, and it's all fenced in. 5 acres of fenced in area. So he's got his own little doggy paradise there.
So the dogs.
Yeah, it's awesome. I want to live with this guy. It's amazing. He has a little kick sled. It's like a little miniature dog sled. So when it snows, he'll drive him down his driveway to get the mail and back on a dog sled. It's pretty funny. And we'll make one more stop in the creek here.
If the dogs got off the chain, they run away, or they most likely stick around?
Oh, they stick around. Yeah, they know where their food comes from. We let a lot of the dogs loose when we're not busy or during those off seasons. If I'm just up here doing chores, I'll have 15, 20 dogs off the leash. There's a couple of males, and to be honest, a couple of females that I don't 100% trust running around loose without direct supervision. They're just a little more on the dominant side, you know. But often we'll come in the morning and somebody's loose, somebody slipped their collar, broke their chain. It's no big deal. They know where home is. I've got a few. Sausage was loose this morning. That's why he's on our team today. I just stuck him on a runway. he was making laps around the ladies' pen. We have a few girls coming into season, and so I showed up. I was like, "What is everybody barking?" And here's Sausage just on a track around the outside of the ladies' pen. It was pretty funny.